coincidence. They went down the rabbit hole. Office Depot. You went in and bought something. It was around finals, right? They swiped your debit card. Somebody was sitting out in the parking lot intercepting those transmissions. It was an unsecure network. All the money was taken out in Russia within 48 hours.
Okay, but they're using a wireless transmission system. I thought you were implying someone was using a system to pick up the magnetic variations in the cable.
I think that can be done. That can be done.
I'm sure it can be done, but I don't think that's... I mean, I think it's a lot easier to buy scanning equipment for a wireless transmission than to
here's the deal. What's the stakes? If I can get debit card numbers, I'm going to do it.
Yeah, well,
if I can get a password to a student account, depends now.
Right, but I guess that's my point. Companies do have big stakes, and there's a lot of things I can do with passwords, and it doesn't necessarily involve stealing information.
Right. Yes, I agree. Most people are motivated by the money, though.
We have one more question at IU.
All right.
Yeah. So I know several people who've gone to work for the NSA, and I wouldn't describe any of them as super hackers. So could you help to describe how the NSA goes about recruiting highly competent people?
Most of them come out of the military. My friend.
How does the military go about training highly competent people?
I can do this one. The military, I'm kind of a little bit confused by your question. I assume you mean it seriously, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, good people generally good technologists don't like waking up at 6 in the morning.
Some of the best technologists I've met have been military, and I have a little bit of bias, and I guess it's because I've mostly worked with the Air Force, but most have been Air Force. And then they retire out of the Air Force and they go to NSA, or they go from the Air Force to NSA.
So it's people they're making themselves, right? They're not getting people who are already skilled hackers.
No, I think I don't know. I've never worked for NSA. They might be getting them both, but and of course this might be biased, and I'm currently in San Antonio, which is where Air Intelligence Agency is. But most of them I found have grown up in that environment.
Thank you.
There were attempts, however, in the late 1990s under President Clinton. There was a famous meeting where there were suits, and one of them belonged to Gene Spafford here. And there were two unkempt guys, remember, Randy, who were sitting with those people, and they were hackers. They were famous hackers. So an attempt was made to recruit those. I don't think it was followed up much, because probably the amount of trust is not very high there.
Right. They're going to come after you. I would think they would be highly suspicious if you kind of send them a resume and say, hey, I'm a super hacker. Can I come work for you? Right?
Well, thank you very much.
Okay, thanks.
Thank you.